Hey, 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 what's going on, everybody? This is Hunter. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today I've got a pretty cool and pretty unique bunk model for you. It's the 2024 Sanibel 3952FBWB. That stands for front bunk wide body. So it's going to be a little bit wider than most fifth wheels, but I'll tell you, bath and a half, really cool use of space. Instead of having a dinette, you have kind of a kick. Well, I'll just show you the darn camper. All the specifications, length, height, tank size, awning size will be down in the descriptions video. If you guys like my style, dig what I'm doing here, hit that like and subscribe button for me. But again, it's the 2024 Sanibel 3952FBWB, and I'm going to give you a little peek here of the kitchen area, and then I'm going to get back into the bunk room right away, because I think that is really the separator of this unit. But you can see this thing is absolutely beautiful. You got flip-up countertops for the island. You got a big old slide for your kitchen entertainment. TV on a televator, by the way. And then look how massive that recliner is. You typically don't see that unless you're in a toy hauler. So that's very cool. You also got, bedroom, bathroom back there, full bath back there, washer and dryer prep, dual sinks. Really, really cool floor plan. There's a big old fan right by me, so I'm going to close this door. But man, this bunk room is absolutely incredible. So, we have 4 kids at home, and this is something that I genuinely could see myself traveling in. And the problem is, I find with a lot of bunk models, is the bunks are cramped. It's not really conducive to long-term, kind of stay. This would be a perfect bunk room setup. If you were building a house and needed to spend, months on end inside of it without going too crazy. You get plenty of walk-around room because, again, wide body construction. So it's 100 inches. That is incredible. So you're just going to gain, a couple extra. You also get this little slide right here, which is nice. And it just opens up this room, that much more. Plus, it gives you a little bit of extra storage. So you have the TV on a swivel so the kids aren't screaming. You also have little area right here, and that's going to be the same on both sides. And then you have dresser drawers here as well. So you're going to get 4 of those. You also get a little nook, for the Xbox, the PlayStations, maybe just, whatever else. Put some mesh netting on there and throw, I don't know, shoes, gloves, balls, whatever. If your kids are anything like mine, they play every freaking sport under the sun, and there is just so much stuff that just gets thrown everywhere. Well, you got place for it. You also have room underneath the bunks, too. I mean, man, storage totes out the wazoo. Really nice and easy. Good time there. I also like how, in addition to the desk, they also thought forward enough to put a ladder up there. So again, you don't have to store anything, and you don't have to hear screaming as one's kicking another one in the head to get up in the top bunk. But I'm a really big fan of this bunk. The teddy bear mattress too, so it's really nice and comfortable. You can also, do little doodads and designs. There's a little H for Hunter. Let's erase that. But top and bottom are going to be the same. They're both going to get the windows as well. So really nice breeze, not stuffy. You also see, or don't see rather, an AC drop down. So Sanibel is going to be one of the few RVs in this price point to do a whisper quiet AC. So you see those split right there. It's incredible. It's going to be quieter. It's got better output. Just a more expensive, fancier way of doing things. All in a camper that really, it's going to be smoking a lot of the competition for sure. USB universal Cs right there and right there. You also have some here down below too, so nobody's going to be arguing for charging space. Half bath behind that door, but I love the desk area. Again, whether you're staying in it or traveling in it, or if you're just using this as even like a sewing room with a bunch of storage and using this as like a big front closet, I like having the desk there. It just adds more versatility. You do get another window right here. So you got the old Dracula shades, stop the old skin from sizzling. Doubles up as an emergency exit, so pull, push, and plop. You can get out in a hurry. Outlets. All the drawers that you could possibly need. This top one would be designated a drunk drawer for me. The bottom 2, drunk drawers for me. You have a half bath. You get a porcelain throne, so even if you're a little bit of a, rounder fella or lady, you do have a porcelain throne, which is really nice. A little bit sturdier. Plus, even though this is a smaller half bath, if you can see right there, well, I guess I'll just turn this around. You can see, I've got probably about 2 inches on either side, so I dig it. I could use it. I could use it. Access to your plumbing. I even like the bowl. I know some people don't like these raised bowls. I personally do. Solid surface. Babe, if you're watching, I love you. But I like how you kind of got those like little tiger stripes going through there. I think it's pretty neat. Outlets there. Bada bing, bada boom. The old bowling gun is sore. Had the first night of league. We took all 4 points, but not because of me. So the teammates picked me up. It's been a crazy week. I had my daughter. She kept me up all night last night, but she flooded my bathroom. She decided to put a cup over the drain while she was showering, and of course I'm working. I come in there, got about a ½ inch of water shining across, shining like justice. Nightmare, but you know, 15 towels later I cleaned it up. So back into the kitchen. One, the height on this is absolutely incredible. 6 feet tall, average size arms, not even reaching to the top. The slide height, also awesome. You know, probably looking at like 6'2" or something. But I really like how there's not a dinette. Typically these campers are putting in these dinette booths in there, and I hear people use them, some people don't. But this has the recliner so that way you can actually sit. Functional places to sit, everybody, so you can sit down and watch a movie on your televator. So when you don't need the TV, you can lower it and use the window. But you got this little flip-up countertop with the stools, so you can have some breakfast to overcome not having the dinette. Let me show you this here. Let me pull this up. Oh, come on. What are we stuck on here? So right here, emergency exit, but they're all going to open up there as well, which is pretty darn snazzy. Tinted too. Flip it around. You got some nice little storage area. I like how you got the LED lights there underneath. I also like the lights that are above the island here too. I just think they're highfalutin. You know, they're looking really nice. Whatever you call that, whatever that style is, I like it. I like it a lot. Countertop coffee mugs. Mr. Coffee Maker. That doesn't come with the camper. Primetime set that up so you could use your imagination on what it would look like when it's your home. You have a fuse box. See, if something's not working, you can check that. I love us. I love us too. You got your tile. I think it's pretty cool looking little wallpaper there, and I love this too. I just think that is too neat. You got some storage. You also got yourself a pretty good sized pantry here as well. That is really nice. About 2 knuckle deep there. And I like how they put the black glass insert there as well. But then we're back to the other slide. And I just want to point out, even with the flip-up counter, look at all the walk-through room, you know, that you get on both sides. That's pretty darn nice. So Furrion 12-volt refrigerator. So it's going to be one of the larger refrigerators that you'll see in a fifth wheel that is going to be a 12-volt. And if I had to guess, I'd probably say 16 cubic foot. Let me see here. Where do they say that? I don't want to spend too much of your time doing that. But, you know, basically it's a big enough refrigerator to pack away a week's worth of food. And you got the freezer space as well. So it'll run off of the solar, your truck when you're driving down the road. Just a really nice versatile setup. I like these a little bit more than the true 110 residential just because of the fact that, you know, you can use it in more kind of camping applications. The island is in a pretty unique little setup here too. I like how they have the 3 pull-out drawers. A lot of people like to add in an extra kind of opening space. I do like the drawers for that. I think that's a nice little added touch. Aesthetically, I think it looks really nice. You got that gray with the brass. Just looking sharp. Underneath here, pretty clean-cut storage. What the heck's the camera doing? Clean-cut storage with access to your plumbing again. A couple drying racks on top of your stainless steel undermounted bowl. And you got the high-rise faucet. Hitting those dishes from all angles. Directly behind the sink. This is awesome. You have the industry's largest oven, the Insignia. So you're going to get the 4 stovetop burner to whip up all the fixings. You've also got enough room where you could throw a turkey in that bad boy. Absolutely no problem. I mean, you could have Thanksgiving, you know, on the road. I know it just passed, but who doesn't like Thanksgiving? And, you know, you could have it, you know, in your camper. So you got a couple controls down here. One of them, that one right there, being for the televator. So you hold that, lowers down, and then this part rests on top, so you get more countertop space. You have a window behind. Just pretty darn cool. Microwave. It's got potato mode. You also got little wine storage right there. But then you have, bada bing. Your Furrion soundbar. So you have HDMI, USB, zone 1 and 2. So that's going to be inside and outside. So you can rock music on both sides. And then a fireplace that'll heat up about 400 square feet of RV. It's got a couple different coloring modes so you can set it up however that you like. This is going to be the view that you're going to get from the far end of the recliner. And one thing that I do enjoy about this recliner is typically you're going to see them, one, in the toy haulers like I mentioned. But two, even in the toy hauler, really only the ends kick out, or possibly the two. And then in the middle, you know, you're just kind of left out of luck. You can't go in relaxation mode. All 5 of these do kick out. And if you're someone that doesn't want to sleep in the bunks, obviously you can lay down long ways. But they are pretty quick recline as far as they lay down pretty flat. So you could sleep, you know, in those too if you would like. The bedroom is, I think, awesome. You get a lot of head height. Again, I mean, look how big that slide is. I think the decor team just absolutely blew this out of the water. I just think this is absolutely stunning. The whatever you want to call that, 'cause it's not a full headboard, but whatever that is, I'm not overly fancy. It looks really nice. Windows on both sides. Outlets are going to be on both sides, which are going to be, can't really see it, but it's right over there. Let me lift this up. It's right over there. Notice it's on the strut system too, by the way. And then you got a little shelf if you want to put like your cell phone or a CPAP or anything like that. But again, the windows do open up for a nice breeze, little overhead storage. And then you flip it around. And you know, how nice is that? You get a second fireplace over here. So, you know, just from right here to right there, you got 2 different fireplaces. Close this door. The guests are staying warm. And, you know, you're staying warm. So between the two, you know, if it's 45 degrees out, you're probably not even touching your propane. Honestly, you're probably turning it down, because I often end up turning these things into a sweat box, you know, when I'm doing it. A little bit of countertop space. You also got some more outlets, another emergency exit. Nice shelving, nice storage, even a little nook there, you know, up top if you need it to be. And then right over here, you know, obviously, well, I don't need to open up both sides, but you got a, you know, good sized closet, and you got some hanging bars there too, as well, just to help keep organized. Here's going to be where you control your heat and AC, and then this is going to be your bathroom, which is above average size as well. So again, plenty of walk around room, another porcelain foot flush throne. You also get a closet, so you can either use this as a massive closet, or you have the connections for washer and dryer, which is always a big time plus. You know, again, the Sanibel, you know, you're probably going to be able to use this a lot more than average. You know, if you were to get something like that. A lot of people that are traveling, I could definitely see traveling in this. That wide body, that whisper quiet AC, you know, washer and dryer prep, that bunk room is freaking nuts. It's going to be same, both top and bottom there. Another window, and then, you know, look at that sink. Bada bing, bada boom. Plus, all this overhead storage gives you a good little view. And then some pull-out drawers, and then underneath on both sides will be the same. Just so more storage and access to your plumbing. The Tri-Glide glass series, so you can really see it right here, but 1, 2, and 3. But that way, you know, you can open it up just a hair wider to get in. You see it matches up with that countertop there really well. As far as size is concerned, you're not showering for 2, but for 1, plenty spacious. You know, you could take a normal shower, and if you're extremely tall, you're more than fine. I mean, I'm reaching up to the top here, and I'm right in that skylight, which also provides you with some natural lighting. So pretty good. That's a winner for the shower for sure. But all right, guys, I'm going to give you one more little quick tour here of the inside, and then I'm going to head around the outside, show you where everything is, show you what she's all about. But again, this is the 2024 Sanibel 3952FBWB. It's a tongue twister. Look at that. Just a good looking unit. I think that right there might be the thumbnail. Oh, I did forget to show you the control panel. So all your slide out controls, your different lightings is all going to be right here. But then you also got this touch screen there too, which you can mess around with the one control. You can also get this onto your phone, which is nice. That's tough to beat. I mean, that is just a good looking setup right there. Alright, so in case you missed it, all the specifications, length, height, tank sizes, awning sizes are down in the description, along with that link for the pricing. Let me go ahead and open this up right here. It's a little hard with one hand, so I do the two. We'll start up in the front. You got your Rhino box. That's what allows you to have all that more front-facing room there for those bunks. You got the blue LED lights running up the front. It's a nice clean look. I like how they went a little wild, but not crazy. I think it looks really nice on there. You know, you got a little bit of the badging, a little bit of the decals, but they didn't go over the top. Your auto leveling control is going to be right there, but you got plenty of room. You know, if you wanted to do, you know, some like an extra spare tire or something. Propane over here behind this door. You also have the leash latch. And then you got your pass-through storage, which let me turn on the light. Not sure why that's not turning on, but so right here, you can see pass-through storage, plenty of room. You could probably pop in, you know, even a ladder because you got that wide body construction, all aluminum. You also got the Astro foil here underneath. And then you have, you got your outlet. Steps go up into the door. You also have a screen with a friction hinge door, up to 25 mile/hour winds. The Solera 3000 series awning, which is going to stretch all the way over from here to there, which is nice. So it goes over your slide, and even though you have the slide, you still get plenty of walk around room here on the campsite. So I do enjoy that. Tire pressure monitoring system, so when you're driving down the road, you'll have a little screen. It'll let you know when you're overinflated, underinflated, you know, all that good stuff. You do get the ground control, again, auto leveling. Heated and enclosed underbelly. It's all buttoned up there, as you can see. You got one speaker over here, one on the other side. You got a fully walkable roof. You have a bumper with a spare tire, and you see that little black box? That's because you're prepped for the Furion observation camera. What's nice about that is when you're driving down the road, you get a 4.5-inch screen that you can suction cup onto your windshield and see what's going on behind you. You also have a ladder, and the ladder doesn't just stop right there. It extends over and allows to, you know, aids you in getting on top of there. Let's see here, because some of these ladders have a weight limit. Yeah, 250 pounds. One of these days, I'll be able to get on top of that. And that's the day that, I don't know, I'll freak out when that day happens. That's for sure. Losing weight is the hardest. Outlet, gray water holding tank, sewer outlet connection, right at that. You are eligible to put on a slide topper on both of these slides if you would like. It's a piece of awning that goes from here to here and covers the top from debris hitting on it. You know, even, you know, rain or sun or anything like that. Tree branches, all that good stuff. Sewer outlet connection is also going to be over here. Right there next to that leveling. Back end of the hot water heater. And this is going to be your docking station. So you have your battery disconnect, potable water, city water, your black tank flush, which is a sprinkler system there for your poop tank, and then hot and cold water in the form of an outside shower. And then the back end here, you know, of that pass-through storage there as well. This is going to be your solar charge controller there for the solar. The other propane bottle. But all right, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the tour. Again, this is the 2024 Sanibel 3952FBWB. My name is Hunter. Have a great day. See you.